Cool. So I'm here with Andre. What's up, Andre?
What's up, Rob?
How we doing?
Good, man. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, about time, right?
Man, God, few and far between.
Yeah, I know. All right, cool. So we're just gonna talk just briefly about your solar experience and how it's been working for you so far, and just kind of your insights and your any speed bumps that you went through, anything that was difficult, anything that was easy, whatever. So starting off, how long ago did you get a system put on your house?
I think it was spring of 2018.
Okay. So you had it for a little while now.
Yeah, we've had it almost 2 years. I think it went up in April, May
Yeah,
of
it went up. Yeah, I'm looking
2018.
at it. It went up April 18th is the install day.
Yeah, and then we went live like sometime June-ish.
Okay. All right. So a lot of people don't know it takes a little bit of time to get the meter swapped out from the utility and to get the permission from them to operate once they get all their due diligence done. So far, have there been any issues with the system? Anything? Any problems?
Not one. No, it's been. I mean, other than the fact that our power bill has gone down, and
Is that a
it's
problem?
you can see it on the roof.
Yeah.
It's like it's not even there.
Okay. Very cool. So I'm looking at. I'm going to share my screen with you for a second. I'm going to look at your system performance here and just kind of give you some just some insight real quick. I'll promote that now. Put that in there.
All I see is myself, to be honest with you.
Oh boy.
I mean, your screen is there. I can't enlarge it for some reason.
All right. So let me just. I'll just kind of go over with you. This is your account. Obviously, I got your stuff pulled up here. Um, a couple cool notes. You've been installed and running since June of 18. Your total lifetime energy generated is 16,862 kilowatts. So that's a good amount of power. Um,
Yeah,
if you're averaging like the average JCP now rate we're seeing is like 15 cents a kilowatt. So that's just savings on not paying them for power anymore. Um, and also the SREX in New Jersey here, which you've been collecting those pretty regularly, right?
yeah. I think last year we got close to
Okay.
$2,000 in effects.
And then that's that pretty much covered your payment.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah,
Okay, cool. So you're saving money on the electric bill you're not paying from JCP now, and then you're getting paid to be a green energy user and producer.
yeah. It's awesome. And I got my $13,000 from the tax incentive last
Very
year.
cool. Gotta like that. And I mean, there's hopefully they can see when I record this, they'll be able to see the production. Your production's pretty good too. So I'm looking at there's like graphs here. Um, last April, you're already at 1,030 kilowatts for this month. It looks like.
Month of April.
Yeah, and May should last year you're at 1,144. June obviously goes up a little bit more, 1,285. July 1317. August around 1,100. So summer months you get more and more production. Obviously, there's more sun.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see it at 1,000 because I know at 1,000 I'm getting an SRAC.
Okay.
So if I can average out over the winter months, and if I can get to 10, then that's it's a little over $2,000 in SRACs. And I think that's just freaking awesome.
Okay. So what were you reluctant to pursue this project at first? What was it for you?
I mean, I don't think I was reluctant. I did a lot of research on my own,
Okay.
and working with you at the gym, I had a little bit more trust in what information you were providing me.
Hmm.
Because we had a prior relationship. But I mean, I think overall, the only thing that I was maybe reluctant to do was the fact that we had just bought the house, 6 months previously, it was a complete remodel and flip, and we had a brand new roof. So,
Right.
I think the only concern that I had was, the potential for leaks. With obviously drilling holes in a brand new roof,
Mhm.
and I think that was my biggest concern or fear. And I did a lot of research, and I did see, stories that, people had issues, but for the most part, they were handled relatively quickly. I think there was a few that were probably, one-offs. But, it's been almost 2.5 years, and we've not had an issue, and it's been really seamless.
Cool. So there's no, I know a lot of times people have, they have a little bit of, they're reluctant to move forward with these kinds of things because they're uncertain about, solar and that kind of stuff. And in your research, what'd you find as far as solar power, solar energy? Like what was the,
I mean, listen, when I did it seemed too good to be true. Like, you get 30% tax refund, or tax credit. I'm sorry. It's going to essentially, the loan that I took to pay for the system was, very similar to the payments I was making to JCP&L. So it was kind of a wash in that regards. And then you factor in, the SRACs, and when I'm essentially switching out my payment for a loan, where I own the property, and then getting 220 or whatever it is per SRAC, it's hard to fathom that something that good is out there, and the government is kind of incentivizing you to do it. So I don't think there was anything that really, deterred me from moving forward. Conversations with my wife, obviously, because you've got to. I did my research and went through the entire process of vetting everything and my questions. But then you still have got your spouse to kind of convince that, hey, this is
right.
really a good move. And I do remember conversations with Alyssa that I think she was a little apprehensive about it because she hadn't done her own research. And there's a lot of naysayers out there that kind of feed you their own opinions, whether they're right or wrong. So I think when I looked at it, we have a lot of sun. I'm out on my porch right now, and it was a no-brainer to do it.
Awesome. Well, I certainly appreciate you doing it, and you've been a good proponent when I talked to you, and you obviously talked to other people about it. And it's funny because even so, I'm sure you talk to people where they're still kind of naysayer about it, right? And you're like,
yeah, absolutely.
and you almost want to laugh at some of the conversations you have because you're like, yeah, I've had it for 2.5 years and it's great. And they're like, yeah, but I heard this. It's like, okay. It's like, it's funny, but until people truly trust what's going to go on, the sun's always going to shine, and if the sun stops shining, then we have much bigger problems to worry about than solar on your roof. And you're always going to need electricity. That's the two certainties that we have in this life that we essentially do these systems based upon,
Yeah.
So it's just, I guess for me, it's just getting people to understand that the uncertainty aspect of changing over to use the sun for your power is, obviously challenging sometimes, but it's people like you who do the research, who do a little bit of homework and say, you know what, this is a good value. And it's about time I start taking advantage of these government programs because big companies are already doing it. So why can't I do it as well?
Yeah. I mean, I got